Hey,
Jeff,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Great.
Nice to see you again, man. How's the week going?
Good. Busy, but good. We're closing on a condo in a couple weeks, so a lot of paperwork to get in order. And
Nice.
yeah, it was just so great to you gave me like a really great week because we accepted our offer got accepted on the condo, and at the same time you showed me the channel is earning money, and I'm like, oh, this is just great. So well, I should say I look into these online avenues to make money, just to diversify things. And you guys have been like the first to like show me actual results, in like the 2 year span that I've been searching for something, So, I first started off taking one of your guys' YouTube courses, Freud's. He explained everything perfectly, and I'm trying to implement stuff, but then also like, I'm my business is, calling me over to like do a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, I can't do this right now. I can't, and so I always felt bad, like, oh, I want to do this so bad. So I was so grateful to see that you guys had this, other service, and I was like, let's do it, and so and to see it work out, it's just like magical. Like,
Yeah. How long has you been with us in the program? Since when did you join us?
I think the very first time I joined Freud's group, for it might have been one of the first programs he ever had, which I think it was just a course. It was like one of your guys, I'm sure they were like a VA or virtual assistant, found me in another group when I was asking questions. And they're like, you know what, you should check out my friend's thing. And I was like, okay, sure. What do I got to lose? And so I went over there, and there was just so much activity of, people doing well on their own, learning what you guys were teaching. Um,
Right.
and so that got my attention compared to the other group I was in, where the leader of that group just wasn't posting anything, and there were a lot of questions, no results sharing. And so, that just told me like, okay, these guys are the guys, so yeah.
How long has it been since you joined our DFY program? Was it six
Oh,
months ago?
I don't know, maybe has it been like, I guess 6 months or something?
Yeah, I think 5 to 6 months, if I
Yeah,
remember
and
on meeting.
honestly, like that first month was just like getting everything set up, and I'm
Yeah.
talking just meetings with you guys. So like really it's been like, I want to say like 4.5 or 5 months,
Yes,
because
yes, pretty much.
I know you guys were trying to get a hold of me for certain things, and I was like on vacation. I'm like, oh, guys, I can't do this right. And so I was like almost stringing you guys along for like a week or two, like, we'll do it, and like it was my fault. Like, and but then when we finally, got everything in play, like the setbacks were kind of my fault. So, yeah, like I want to say it almost feels like if I was focused and like in 3 months things would have been fine,
Yeah,
like
well, when I called you and showed you your channel and how much your channel was making, how did you feel about that?
I felt
Let me actually share the screen so I can, when I was showing your channel, hold on, let me know if you can see my screen here. All right. And I called you up, I was like, hey, we have good news for you. And I
yeah,
show your channel. Let's see if it come up right. Making
yeah, please
400,
do.
4K a month
Yes,
in about the last 28 days.
yes.
How did that make you feel?
When I was like, my heart was pounding. I was like shaking. Like um, it felt like I won the lottery. You know what I mean? Like, just because, like, you know, investing in programs, like I take the tax money that I'm going to give to the government for my business, and I try and reinvest it other places, because why not? If you're going to give it to the government, it's tax. So part of me was always skeptical of anything online, because it's like, you know, you just don't know if anything's ever going to work out. And so like, I was like, okay, we'll try it out. And if it doesn't work, and so when I saw this, it was like a dream come true. It was like amazing. And I have been through so much with my business, and my income from COVID, you know, like, so to see this other income stream just blossom and like, I'm just like, I I can't believe this. This is out of control. Like I felt like crying. I was shaking. It was so like, you know, I almost didn't want to clamp down on like, is this real? Like, you know, just because it's like, you know, you guys are probably the 10th stop on my make money online, you know, tour that I've done over the last 4 or 5 years. And like, um, yeah, just to see something pan out like this, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I almost like had to just calm myself down. And then I started showing my girlfriend, and she couldn't believe it, you know, because I'm always talking about something with my girlfriend. I'm always like,
Right.
oh yeah, so we're looking into this, you know, so it could work out. And she's always just like, whatever, okay, what, you know, and she doesn't believe anything I say really. And so to show her this, that, you know, it's real, and that like I'm in the right spot, I'm going
Right.
to the right people in the right direction. Um, I just can't even explain. Like I wanted to call you guys and just, you know, cry and just tell you like I can't believe this. So um it's just so important to me, you know what I mean? Because I mean this isn't just about making money and like, you know, I don't know, buying cars or anything. Like this is safety for my family, you know, and I, it just means so much, you know, like, and so um the the dual income, you know, being able to make money online, and I got the level of safety that I feel, you know, since I've seen these numbers and since I know that we can do this, we can, you know, we can, you know, we can keep making channels, and you know, and I'm in the right spot. Like it just, I swear to God, man, I feel like this anxiety melt away from me, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is good.
Uh,
Everything's gonna be okay. And after I
uh,
get over everything's gonna be okay, I start thinking bigger. I'm like, oh my God, I could go to these guys, you know, every year and we could build a channel, and like they can help me with so much, you know, and like, you know, I mean, provided you guys aren't busy, but you know, like yeah, like it's just been life changing, and I can't even tell you. And it means so much to me.
I'm glad we was able to help you, you know, generate so much, you know, in so little time. So let me ask you, right? What would you tell someone that would want to join this program?
Here's what I would say. I would say, um, I would say divorce yourself from any ideas of being skeptical about this working, because it does work. We know this works because if you were to look online and you were to check out what the most popular websites that have been visited in the last 10 years, YouTube, I think it's like number two to Google, and Google owns YouTube. And right in there too is like Facebook, like top three. So YouTube is here to stay. You know what I mean? People go to YouTube and video content. So you know for a fact that, you know, YouTube is king, you know, and so anyone who has carved out the formula and can show you those numbers the way you guys have been able to, they're real. It's the real deal. So do whatever you have to do to make this happen for yourself, you know. So if you got to, I don't know, like go to some of those, you know, how to get business credit courses, or groups on Facebook or Reddit, and stack up your credit cards to, you know, get in with you guys. Do it, because this pays tenfold, you know, and why wouldn't it? I mean, it makes the business model makes so much sense. You know, if we can pay you guys aren't taking the risk, you know, because you're paid. And so, and you're going to do your formula. You're going to do what you know how to do. Oh,
Hey Jeff,
sorry, my
welcome back.
computer died.
Yes,
Sorry.
lost a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. So, yeah, your model makes so much sense, that, you know, if you guys aren't taking the risk because you're paid up front, you know, and then, you know, you just do your thing that you know how to do, apply the formula, and Yeah, it to me, it's better to do it this way than to learn through a course, you know, because the thing is like courses are great. And like if I was, you know, a minimum wage earning person, I would invest in a course first, probably, but I just don't have the time or the patience to do everything. And I can't, you know, so if I don't have the time or the patience, one thing I do have is I do have money to put forward to, you know, to get things going. And so it's just great. It's really, for me, it's the better way to do it, you know, because I can't do what you guys do. So like what you did was amazing, and I love it. I can't believe it. So I would tell anybody to make it happen. You know what I mean? And I've learned, you know, throughout everything in you know the make money online arena that there's sort of a scarcity mindset that we're all in, you know, and you know if you're an entrepreneur and you're looking into this, or you know maybe you're not an entrepreneur, you're just an hourly worker or you know salary person, um like get away from the scarcity mindset of like you know no that's too much, I gotta keep my money over here, and you know I'll figure this out on my own. I watch you know a bunch of you know YouTube channel videos and I'll figure that you probably won't, you know you have to get with the right people. You have to put some money down to make this happen, and don't worry about that money. That is just in fact that's tax deductible money if you want to know the truth about it. So it's an investment in yourself and your future, and do it, you know. That's what I would say. Do it. Find a way, do this, you know. I just want to speak on this point. The content you guys are putting forth is quality, and it's like I'm proud to be a part of that. You know, I'm proud to put that into the world. It's like, you know, and I get it. Like it has to be quality. You know what I mean? You have to put together something that people want to look at. You know that it's worthwhile. So I don't know. There's that part of it too that I'm just like, man, I'm just happy to be a part of this whole thing. Like I don't so, you know, and I know not every channel is like, I mean, I'm sure there's some channels you guys do that are kind of wacky and out there, but like, you know, it was great, man. It's great.
Thank you so much, Jeff. And we happy to have you as part of the family, part of Faceless Freedom. And you know,
Yeah.
you've been great, one of the great investors. And thank you so much for your patience and for believing in us. You know, and we were
Oh my
able
God.
to
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know. I'm so envious of you guys from, you know, like you guys are entrepreneurs too, and like you figured something out, and like it's just awesome. And like I'm like gonna be 42 next week, and you guys are younger than me, and like you have what you've done is amazing. And like, you know, I wish I could have figured it out like, you know, when you guys did. Like, you know, I think I saw a video of Freud. He was talking about like telling his parents that, you know, maybe he didn't want to go to finish college. You know, he's instead figured out this YouTube thing. And I'm like,
yeah.
God, you guys are like whiz kids. You're just like, and you're not kids, of course, but I mean, like, you know, I'm jealous of what you guys are able to do. Like, you blow me away.